The majority of kids start to develop their understanding of who God is by the time they're 5 years old. That for me is very personal because my daughter is 5.5 and I feel a really strong compulsion for her and every other kid to know God as I know God, to love God, and to know who Jesus is in their life.
We have 2 kids, Michaela and Addison. Michaela and Addison love church.
When it's time for church, I'm excited to go play with my friends there and learn more about God. My favorite thing is to sit by my friends and watch a video and sometimes sit with my dad.
And action.
Well, hello again. I missed you guys. It's great to be hanging out again.
Hey, I'm Michaela. It's nice to see you again.
Got it. Awesome.
We see creating this curriculum as a kingdom project. We want to develop and equip as many disciples of all ages to share the irreligious message of Jesus. What sets our curriculum apart and makes it really unique is our Anabaptist approach. It's Jesus-centered and highlights our values of community, simplicity, and peace.
My favorite thing is watching the video and how it talks about God's story in a person's life.
We are creating engaging videos, activities, and lesson plans to help kids and youth learn the teachings of Jesus and apply it to their lives.
So one Sunday morning, I was teaching Kid Max 3 to 5, and we were talking about the big idea of loving your enemies. And this is where Michaela threw up her hand, and she immediately started talking about the struggle she's having at school with a girl bullying her.
We talked, maybe, not play with this person, but don't be mean to them at all. But she really wanted to be friends with this little girl. And then one day she turned to me and she said, "Mom, can I bring a Bible to school?" And I looked at her, I'm like, "Oh, okay, I'd never do that." So she did, and I actually talked to her teacher when I was picking her up. And I said, she brought a Bible to school, I'm not sure. She goes, she brought it into class and was sitting reading the Bible with this girl who was picking on her. And they were both sitting there and were so interested in it. And she's sharing the word of Jesus with her friend who was picking on everybody.
Our kids are not the church of tomorrow. Our kids are the church of now. Our kids need to know that we value them to a really high degree because God values them to a very high degree.
She just talks about it. She acts it out in her everyday life. As a parent, being Christians, you couldn't want more to see your child just absolutely bleed God in every part of their life. And I think that speaks volumes to the teachings of Christ through the Meeting House curriculum.